Hi and welcome to this video which explains an upcoming feature in version 1.1 of Comets and Craters called Map Builder. Now to access Map Builder you go into Settings from the main screen and you'll see down here in the left hand corner of the settings screen that we have three buttons. We have on and off for Map Builder, and we'll leave it off for now. We have edit and we have clear. If I click edit, that's going to take me into Map Builder. So I'll click edit and here we are in Map Builder. I've already started to build a map, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in on this map, and this works in exactly the same way as Comets and Craters game. So you zoom in by using two fingers to pinch in and out, and you can see the map that I've already started to build. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to click on the Home button, which is in the top left hand corner. When I do that, I get a dialog box which asks me if I want to save the changes and exit, if I don't want to save the changes and exit, or I can just press cancel and go back to Map Builder. So if I press cancel, you'll see we're back in the same position as we were before. In this case, I don't want to save the changes, but I do want to exit, so I'm going to press no. If I now go back into settings, we have this button here which is called clear, and I'm going to click on the clear button. I'm going to go back into Map Builder, and you'll see that the map that I was building before has now been cleared. And so this allows you to clear any map and start from scratch if you want to. Now across the top here we have 7 icons, and we have this test map icon at the end, which we'll speak about in a moment. But we're going to focus now on these 7 icons here. And these 7 icons represent the obstacles that you can actually place onto your Map Builder gameplay board. And underneath each of these obstacles, we have a number of obstacles that are related to them. And let me explain further by showing you how it works. So first of all, we can choose which obstacle we want to use by dragging with our finger from the icon downwards. So I'm going to do that. So first of all, I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to drag down this termination pipe, and I'm going to place it here. Now as I drag, you'll notice that the icons disappear from the top, and the reason for that is so you can see all of the Map Builder gameplay board. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to touch this icon here, or this obstacle here. And when I do that, once again the icons across the top disappear, and we end up with a 3-button menu around the obstacle. The button at the top here is remove, and if I click on that or touch that, then what happens is the obstacle is removed and we can see the menu again across the top. Let me drag down again and place it into the position I should have placed it in before when I dragged it originally, and that's why I removed it. Once again, while you're dragging down your obstacle, if you didn't want to pick that one, you can just put a second finger onto the screen, and that will actually remove that obstacle while you're dragging it. Now I'm going to click on it again, and we can look at the other 2 buttons. We have cycle left and we have cycle right. So if I touch cycle right, you'll see that I've now got a different representation of that termination. It's now facing upwards. If I press cycle left, it'll take me back to the original image, the original obstacle. And so this cycle left and cycle right allows me to cycle through all of the available obstacles that were under the one I originally dragged. So they're all related to that original termination pipe. I'm happy with it facing east, so I'll just click away, and as I do, the icons reappear at the top. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag down this straight pipe, and I'm just going to cycle through it till I end up with a pipe that I'm happy with, and probably put a corner pipe here. I won't do this for too long because obviously you get the idea of this already. I can click on this grid and I can cycle through the available grids that we have, and I think I'll leave it at that one there. And I can maybe drag some barrels down here, and I'm happy with those barrels there. Once I've settled with the map that I want, what I can do is I can click on this test map icon, And what that does is it actually sets off this vehicle here, and it will follow the path that that the vehicle has created, so the path that it worked out from the map you have built. So that gives you a representation of how it's going to work when you're actually in gameplay mode. So let's click on Test Map, and there it goes. The vehicle's going nicely around the obstacles. To stop the vehicle moving at any time, I can just click on Test Map again, and it returns the vehicle back to the start. So for example, if I now want to place some barrels here, I can press Test Map again, and we can now see our vehicle moving around the other obstacles. Let's just click off the test, and I'm now going to press the Home button. I'm asked if I want to save the changes, then yes I do. Going back into settings, I mentioned earlier that we have left the Map Builder button off. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to click Menu, go into Play, and you'll see here that it tells us which map we're going to use for our gameplay. And because we have Map Builder off, then we're going to use a classic map, and these were the maps that first shipped with version 1 of Comets and Craters. Go back to Menu, Settings, and I'm going to turn Map Builder on. Go back to Menu and Play, and you'll now see the map has changed from from classic to custom. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to press the Hero Gameplay button, and you'll see there is the map that we created. Let me just drag down a tower. If I try to drag a tower over an obstacle, then obviously we can't place it there. So I'm happy with it there. And our vehicles will start to come out, and we will attack those vehicles. Let's place another tower there. And I'm just going to press pause for a moment and zoom all the way out. You can cover the entire map with obstacles, custom obstacles that you've created, so you can have your own map style. You can also have no obstacles at all. If you just go to Custom Map and click on Custom Map and don't create any obstacles, then you'll have a blank map, so you can play with a complete free map if you want to. Or you can add obstacles in a configuration that you believe will give you the greatest advantage when you're playing the game. And we created Map Builder in order to give each player a sense of it's their game, because they've built the map they're using, but also to introduce a map that can be different each time. So if you want to change the map, then change the map. It's not a problem in this game. So that's Map Builder and the reasons why we created Map Builder. And as I said, they will be available in version 1.1 of Comets and Craters. And thank you for watching.